Hi everyone, my name is Moses Katamani. Welcome to Kambel Masterclass. In this video, I want to take you on a journey about your view about the world or your idea about the world. How do you see the world? How do you see your relevance to the world? Or do you think you are relevant to this world and you are capable of contributing something relevant to this world? Do you think that you have capacity or you have something to offer to the world as a solution to the numerous challenges that the world faces today? In your country, in your community, and any other thing that happen around you, do you think that you can be a solution to that challenge? Or you think you cannot do anything about it? In this world, some think that there are people who must have and there are people who must not have, and that some people look at themselves to the extent that they raise up their hands in the world, in the air, and the only thing that they do is to complain about the problems around us, complain about whatever the challenge is in your country, your community, and wherever you are. Do you think you have a solution to a problem? Do you think the problems in the world are so huge and unsurmountable? These are my questions to you to take you through this journey in order for you to think about your relevance to this world. I want to say that every human being has some relevance to this world. I have my relevance to this world, to my community, to my family, to my country, to my continent, Africa. And my relevance is about what I can do to solve a problem, what I can do to help somebody get some knowledge and skill sets to improve themselves. That is one of my areas of relevance, I think. That is why I think that having this conversation with somebody in the air, somebody will listen to it and begin to think about what he or she can do to turn around the ties around him or her, or to be able to contributing to solving the problems around you. In business, they say, the challenge you solve, the problem you solve, the more you derive as dividend. When we see problems around us and we cannot think about solution, the problem will still be there. However, somebody who thinks about solution, how can I solve this problem, becomes a solution to that situation and will derive dividends from it. Let me give an example, a simple example, about how our world has turned around, especially in Africa, and I'm going to give some examples from Ghana and Nigeria. Before the 90s, or before this 21st century, there were times that people sell water, and they serve the water in a bucket or a cooler, and when you go there to buy water, they will fetch the water in a cup for you, and you drink that water from the cup, and somebody else will come and they will serve the water in the same cup for the person to drink. Somebody thought that no, this situation, somebody thought about the health challenges that this will bring about. Then they started tying water in rubbers, and as they call it in Nigeria, leather, white leather or rubber. Now, so they will fetch the water in a rubber, they will measure it, tie it, put in the fridge, and as it is cool, they sell it in those rubbers. Somebody also thought about how can I improve on this, and now we have what we call sachet water, and also we have bottled water. How this happened in some jurisdictions are different from the two jurisdictions that I'm talking about. However, what I'm trying to let your mind settle on in this conversation is this. It is about idea to solve problem. And as the people focus on it, somebody sees we can do it like this and it will be better, it will minimize health problems, and now we have a good way of solving that problem of health issues in drinking water. It may not be 100%. The challenges, some challenges might still be there. However, there is an improvement in human life. So everybody who thought about this situation and contribute to it, and now we have bottled water, we have sachet water, and I would say we have good drinking water in packages, that becomes a solution to a problem. You can also think about your world. So we are talking about ideas in October, and we are trying to guide your mind to October, thinking about something unique you can think about, which we call creative ideas. Can you also think about it? Many of the time, what I want to emphasize again in this conversation is this. If you want to turn out, or if you want to turn the tide of challenges, or if you want to get out of the challenges you face today, you must think about an idea that can take you out of every situation you find yourself. If you are not having a job, or you don't have a job, you must think about how you get a job, or how you can start something which can create a job opportunity, and that as you invest your time and ideas or knowledge and skills in that idea, surmounting challenges when they come, and you think about how you find solution to that challenge, you surmount it, you are growing your idea and suddenly you become a solution to a problem. Therefore, what is this conversation about? This conversation is about you knowing that you have something to offer to your world. You have an ability or you have a know-how, and that know-how become a solution to some challenges around you, some problems around you. Before you realize, you become a solution, and somebody will find that solution and buy into it. Take note of this. Anytime you are able to find solution to a problem, somebody will come by and invest his or her money into that idea. In this context, I'm not talking about how somebody will give you money to invest into it. When the idea starts growing, somebody gives you money, pay money for you solving a problem. In one of my videos, the previous one before this, I spoke about communication, how it started, and now we can have conversation with people far from us and we can make video calls. It is because somebody thought about how to provide solution to the challenges that we face in communication. And now we have very wonderful channels of communication with people far from us, and we can also take advantage of it and promote our ideas. So my question again, do you think you are relevant to your world? Do you think you are capable of providing a solution to a challenge? Today, I don't want to talk about myself, but I want you to go through this journey and meditate, reflect on this conversation, and ask yourself, if today you don't have enough, what will you do so that tomorrow your situation will improve? That is what the conversation is about. And that when I talk about the world, even in the first place, you must think around yourself. You must go to the level of your country. You can go to the level of our continent, Africa. Then you expand your idea. This idea of talking about of Kambel Masterclass started small, and the first around me, what are the solutions we want to provide to the challenges? I'll talk about all this in another video. So as you go through this journey with me, this conversation, I want you to think about this. First of all, you can do it, or you will know that you are relevant to your world if you know who you are. Then you know what your abilities or capabilities are, potential are. Think about this. My final statement in this conversation is that there is something in you can contribute to the world as a solution. There is something in me which I can contribute to this world as a solution. Therefore, what is that ability you have? It is out of your abilities that you can provide solutions to our world. Therefore, I want you to think about this. What are your relevance to your world? What are your relevance to the challenges that you find around yourself? Do you think you are capable of providing a solution? I want to say yes, you can be a solution, and out of your solution, you will get dividends. My focus is on idea. And in October, we want to have seminars. We want to have more of these conversations, discussions. Then we have a training. And at the end of the month, our projection is that many people will begin to think about their relevance to this world through their ideas. And working on the idea, developing it, then you become a solution. I hope you continue to follow this conversation. I want to say try and subscribe to our channel, Kambel Masterclass, because there are great things we want to do to provide avenues for knowledge and skill development to empower somebody to become your best self and contribute your quota to this world. Finally, I want you to know that you are an asset to your world and that you are not a liability. Remember, at Kambel Masterclass, we anchor vision and mission. Thank you.